What it do, baby boos, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hey ha, how are ya? My name is Alyssa and I am the girl with the plum bob tattoo. Welcome to the channel. So today I am doing something really special. As of right now, right this second, right while you're watching this, I am on vacation with my family. We are camping, so this is a pre-recording, and I was thinking to myself, what should I do for some pre-recordings that I can get done kind of fast, but that are still entertaining for you guys to watch. And then I thought, okay, I have the perfect idea. So I have been working on something behind the scenes. I have only shown this one time during a live stream. I only did the live stream that one time, but I do plan on doing some more of them as I work on this save. So if you couldn't tell already by the title, this is my apocalypse save. Now this is going to be uploaded for you guys to play with once I'm finished with it. Right now it is just base game and well, not just base game. I'm doing everything without CC. So I am using most of the packs, I think, but if you have most of the packs, you should be fine. I think like some really big ones are like Island Living, Eco Lifestyle, and Jungle Adventures. I think those are like the big three packs that I'm using in this one. Oh, and Strangerville as well, because they have a lot of good post-apocalyptic looking items. So those are the four main packs that I'm using here. I want to show you neighborhood by neighborhood as I kind of finish them up. I only have one neighborhood as of right now that's ready to be seen. So that is what I'm going to show you today. And then along the lines, we will show you each other neighborhood as we complete them. So this neighborhood is the second one. It's the Parched Prospect. I have some builds that are completely finished with it, but this is the first neighborhood that I'll be showing you called the Bedrock Strait. And this is like the most work I've done on any of the other neighborhoods. So let's quit jibber jabbering and hop in to game. Okay guys, we are here at the Sand Trap Flat, and we have some survivors here. I gotta give them some makeovers here. Hold on a second. Right now they can just wear their everyday wear. It is super duper dirty in the air. That's why they're coughing on the air. I already made it so it is an industrial neighborhood, so the air is very dirty. I figured that would be appropriate for the post-apocalypse. If you can't already tell, I did make a lot of changes to the world itself. I used the tool mod, which you don't have to have installed in order to have the objects stay in game, which I love about the mod itself. It's amazing. So the first thing I want to show you is this build here. So basically what I'm doing is I am using all of the shells of all of the builds that were there before, but we're like, you know, making them dirtier or overgrown, or, you know, just looking like it hasn't really been touched by civilized hands in quite a while. So this is the original build from The Sims, just, you know, dirtified. So this is the outside. We have a lot of overgrown bushes, and like we got like a satellite. It looks like the roof was actually sunken in from this tree because the tree kind of toppled over and fell on the roof. So that's why I kind of like messed with it a little bit, making it look kind of broken. And then we do have survivors living here as well. So we have like a little water valve thing here. We have some trash. We have like a generator, which I think we have a real generator inside. So let me just show you the inside really quickly. If we just go down. So this is the inside of the house. Again, I didn't have anything else installed except for base game and like, you know, the packs that I was using as well. So no CC in this house whatsoever. I just wanted to prove to myself that I could do this without all the mods that I use, because if you watch my Apocalypse series, you know I use lots and lots of CC and mods, but I just wanted to prove that I could do this without all of that stuff. So we have their kind of like headquarters bedroom. They both have their own cots, and the walls are completely covered in papers, like newspapers, you know, about the whole event and everything. And then our rug for the entrance is a bunch of newspapers. This is their bathroom, really grimy and run down, just the basic necessities. And I just kind of feel like, you know, maybe the bathtub was already broken, so they brought in their like DIY skills to, you know, fix it up and everything. This is the living room area. All the furniture is kind of in disarray. We have lots of boxes. We have this generator right here, and this is the water generator, right? Yeah, water generator. So we have the power generator and the water generator. I haven't started any of them yet because I just figure you could be able to do that yourselves. I'm sure you want some gameplay out of it. So yeah, that is the room. And then we have the kitchen, which I just kind of replaced with some dirty appliances and chairs and everything. And the chairs don't match. And so yeah, this is the build. It's very, very, you know, small, run down. And like I said, it's just kind of built for these two men. I don't have a storyline for them quite yet, but we will have something for them by the time this is up for download. So if you'll also notice, the street is completely covered with vehicles that were on their way out as the virus was kind of going on. The van actually belongs to these two guys here, which is why it's parked out front. There was actually a collision that happened while people were, you know, in a hurry to get out of the land. So there was a little car crash there. I put in a dumpster and a crate thingamabobber. I forgot what these are called, but we put one of those in, and then we have a trash can that they can kind of, you know, use to their advantage as well. Speaking of, you know, like eco lifestyle fuel generators, all of that stuff, we actually have one in the public, so you don't have to buy one. This one is just kind of laying out there, and you can use it. It is functional. I had one of the other families living in this world using it, so it should be fine. And yeah, we just have a lot of junk out in the world. We have a cow plant that's currently growing. We have some bushes, like strawberry bushes and plants and things that you can collect. We have some bone dust over here. Lots of little surprises kind of around the world. We have like this big water tank thing that wasn't there before. I actually placed that down. A lot of show live edit objects are in here as well. We have like a random dresser in the middle of nowhere, a packing crate right there. Let me show you like the outskirts of it as well. So over on this side of the world, it is apparent that there have been a couple of plane crashes. And we also have the mother kind of, you know, out here ready to fight anybody. We can literally still fight her. You can attempt to communicate with her. You can taunt her, but I honestly wouldn't recommend it. Just wouldn't recommend it. And you have to get past the mother plant in order to go over to the bridge and across the river. You can go fishing. You can gather some water from this well. It's attached to the river, which looks really disgusting and green and gross. And then there is another dumpster over here that you can go collect things from. We have a plane crash over here. We have another car crash with another van that crashed into a rock. Lots of crashes, lots of people kind of, you know, panicking and trying to make it out of town, but didn't quite get that far. So without further ado, let's go ahead and go over to this build across the street. So this is the cargo home that I built. It was literally, I just figured out what those are called again, just because I went into build mode really quickly. So this is a cargo home that these girls built. They are best friends. I think they met each other post-apocalypse as well, if I'm not mistaken. So this is their little cargo home. They have a little dog that they adopted that was just kind of running around by himself. Didn't have a home, didn't have any owners. I'm sure if he did have owners, they're long gone by now. So this is Ash. He's really, really cute. They have like a little bulletproof vest on him. If we go down to the first level, we have Nadine Pruitt, who is the gardener. She just kind of keeps track of the actual garden outside. Of course, she was made without CC. They have a teeny tiny little garden in the back right here that she goes ahead and takes care of. I love their garden so freaking much. They have some vertical gardens right here. Everything is still growing, of course, and I love their little entrance here. They have a grub box. I don't think that's even what it's called. Just an insect farm, whatever. And then they have a little fizzing thing right over here. So they can make fizzy drinks. I haven't made them do that yet, though. And then we have our other character, Cheyenne, who is all the way over here because I'm assuming she was gonna go over to the recycler because she just does that all the time. That's kind of what her job is as well. She kind of takes care of keeping the power on, keeping them going, keeping their home generated and secure. So that's what she does. And then on top here, on the top level, you can take a ladder to the grill, which it needs to be replaced. So we'll just go ahead and replace that really quickly. There was a fire. There are fires here a lot because it's super, super hot outside. So yeah, that's the thing. Just be aware of that. But yeah, so they have a little grill here with a picnic table and a little thing for shade as well. And they get there by ladder. And then on the top level, because in the bottom here, this is what it kind of looks like. Very, very like, you know, apocalypse chic, if you will. They have a power generator right here and a little nook where they can kind of keep things, especially under the stairs where they keep like some of the biohazardous kind of stuff that they need for living here. And then they have some stairs that they kind of created and turned this into a 2-level place where they can both sleep. So this is their little cots where they can sleep, and then right behind these curtains here is their shower or whatever. They also don't have a restroom, so they use this bush out here, and I have it outside the gate because little Ash here always tries to get himself in it. So we made a point to actually put the bush outside so he doesn't get into it because there are no vets, so I can't really take him to the vet anymore. So that is this build. Let's hop in to our starter home, which is actually a plane crash. All right, guys, welcome to the plane crash pass. This is my starter home for the whole save. So basically the point is that whoever ends up living here had a plane crash, and so they went ahead and made their little home hoping that somebody could rescue them or something. But as soon as the zombie apocalypse hit, they ended up crashing into this big plot of land. So there's a wing over here, and then there's a wing somewhere else over yonder. There's just plane stuff everywhere. Yeah, there's the wing right here. There's the motor over here on this property. Like their plane is literally everywhere. So we have a tiny little grill and a picnic table, and they put out a flag to let everybody know that there is somebody living here if they can be rescued. So if we go down here inside the plane, you get this little underground thing here. We have a ladder that goes down. I tried using stairs, but it just wouldn't work that way. So we have a tiny little ladder. I apologize for the lights all being off. It's because we're off the grid. So if you want the lights on, you're gonna have to put down some lanterns or put down a generator. I didn't end up putting one in here though. So this is their little living quarters. We have a couch. We have a little table for one. If you wanted to add another chair, I'm sure you could. Probably just put like bb.move objects or something and put that there. Or you could just put it in here and like delete this section entirely. But we have one counter, one stove, and one fridge. Everything that you need to survive. We have a little toilet in here and a makeshift bathtub. We have a one cot and just like a little dresser and everything. It's really tight knit, not a whole lot to do in it, but it's your basic starter home for the apocalypse save if you just want to jump right into game. It's only worth 14,684 simoleons, so you could totally buy this with one sim and completely revamp it, or buy it with a couple sims and revamp it. I don't really care, but I just wanted one option here for you to just kind of hurry up and jump into game if you wanted to. So we have 2 homes left to look at, and I'm kind of glad I'm doing this in sections because this video is getting kind of long, longer than I expected at least. So let's do Johnny Zest's home, and then we'll do this home next. All right, guys, so if you haven't noticed already, Johnny Zest is indeed a zombie. I don't know why he's wearing this. Can we just put you in what I put you in? Now, this is really, really cheesy and corny because I don't have the mod in here. Obviously, what you're gonna want to do is install the zombie mod. But if you can't have mods, or you know, don't like mods, I made him all, you know, weird for you. So this is his house now. I'm just gonna say basically what had happened was he turned into a zombie with everybody else. So his yard is just a little overgrown. He hasn't been taking care of it. There's another airplane wing over here because there was another plane crash. So there were 2 plane crashes in one neighborhood. How unlucky could you be? But we have one wing in his yard, and then I just kind of went ahead and made this place like untouched, as if whoever was living there didn't have time to, you know, rampage through his house. It just got really old and spider webby, and there's like claw marks on the walls, and everything is just kind of the way he left it, just a little dirtier. You know what I mean? So that is his house. It's very, very stupid. I don't know. It's one of the least favorite places to be, but if you wanted to kill him or whatever, if you wanted to kill him, go be my guest. I don't care. Anyways, so let's hop in to the last home that I have to show you, which I'm sure I'll fill with something, maybe like an extra zombie or something. But for right now, it is not a starter home and it is not being lived in. So let's just show it to you real quick. Okay, y'all. So this is the Agave Abode, and it's super, super overgrown, really run down and grungy. I basically set this one up as another place that kind of got overgrown, but there were squatters here, so it's not exactly left alone the way it was. So let's hop in and just take a look at it. So once you kind of move in, it is very apparent that somebody was here and somebody was messing with some stuff. So we have a rug right here. It's like really uneven, gross. It hasn't been touched in a little while, but it has definitely been touched since the apocalypse. So we have spider webs, we have wall decals that make it look super, super crazy. I forgot I have TAD mode in build mode. So, but this is the kitchen, really grungy. Something happened over here that made it really gross. There's like a whole bunch of stuff it looks like somebody like really set off the actual foundation of the house. So this is the living room / dining room, another little storage place. We've got a rug that looks really dirty and run down. Everything is kind of out of place. The chairs are not by the table. The couch is super, off-putting. And then we have a little table with some classified files in it and papers. And then if we go into, I think this is the bedroom, if I'm not mistaken. This is one of the bedrooms, super empty. It literally looks like somebody went through and just robbed this place or just stayed in it, and this is where the bed ended up being. So, and then I think this is the bathroom, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, this is the bathroom. So really it's just the same. I just put in some crazy rugs to make it look like there are papers just everywhere. It looks like somebody really went through the house's files and just kind of went crazy with it. And then here is another bedroom, which is super empty. I should probably add some more wall decals because it doesn't look as dirty as the others, but the bed and everything is just kind of off center. So that is this house. You could possibly live here. I don't know if it's a starter home. Let me see. It's almost 28 grand. So I would say you probably have to save up to live here, or you could cheat the money or whatever you want to do. But this house is not something you can just move into right away. So that concludes this neighborhood's little walkthrough. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. This was definitely a long-term kind of project. I've already kind of moved on to another neighborhood, but I haven't quite finished it yet. By the way, this whole thing is only going to be one world. I chose Oasis Springs because it's a pretty big world, and it's just all I can handle right now, to be completely frank. So let me know if you guys like this. And in the next part of the series, we will be showing you a different neighborhood, and we'll just kind of go like that until it's completely finished for the whole world, and then I will upload it for you guys. So let me know what you think in the comments down below, like I said, and I will see you all in my very next video. Bye, loves. Mwah.